the sweetest thing I know. You said you wish I was a little more patient, and I just wish your heart was vacant, baby. Tell me who's gonna stay lately. When I call, you don't call back. Turning to all, I'm gonna fall back. Cause I need to know if you're still visible. Boy, I know you ain't the same. You try to change you, but can't compromise. I know we need the distance to where you're missing. Do it cross your mind, don't lie. Tell me, are you happy? Tell me, are you happy?
Grand Rising, y'all. It's literally 10:20. I went to sleep super late. It had to be about 1:32. Not really sure what time I fell asleep, but I'm thankful that I fell asleep. I got a little rest. I'm able to get up and do the things that I need to do. You know what I'm saying? Underrated blessing. I'm super thankful in this moment. Like, I got a few things I want to talk about real quick before I get the day started. And this is actually a super late start because, like I said, it's 10:20. That's not early to me. That's not early in my book. Like, that's a late start, but you know, better late than never, because Lord knows I need it. I be needing rest. We all need rest, you know, but man, I be needing rest. I actually got up at about 8. It was 8 because the alarm was going off for whatever reason. And then I'm like, dang, I need to lay down some more. Like, didn't even expect to go back to sleep, but thank God I did. I needed every bit of it. Just thinking, man, just thinking about all the things that I want to do and all the things that I want to obtain, that I need to obtain, that I know that I will at some point obtain. You know what I'm saying? Just going back to, man, if you change your mind, you change your life. Like, on every level, like changing your mind, just taking risks, taking sacrifices, having faith in God and stuff like that. That's just where I'm at with it. Like, I feel like, me personally, yeah, I go hard or whatever. Sometimes I feel like I just do enough to maintain my current circumstance. I just need to do enough to maintain the things that I have now. You know, to keep the things that I have now, to just maintain my current circumstances, so it kind of keeps my mind and my hunger stagnant in a sense. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be that person. For some reason, when it comes to spending though, when it comes to getting things that I love or that makes me feel great or that I feel like I can have or I will have, or there's no limit. Like, I don't worry about, oh, I gotta pay so and so. I be still thinking about, even though that I do what I do to maintain, it's like, man, I can get that. You know what I'm saying? I can do that. Like, why can't I do that? I could do that. Like, I can have whatever. Like, I can have this. I can have that. Like, even if so and so is due next week, at the end of the day, like, I know God gonna make a way. I know I'm gonna make a way to get it and make it happen at the end of the day. Like, the same way I spend it, the same way it's gonna come back. Sometimes that's just where I be at with it. Like, I just be moving, like I be wanting to move, like I'm already the person that I know I can become. I'm already the person that I want to be. I already have the things that I want to have. Like, that's where my spirit be at with it a lot of the times. Even though, like I said, I sometimes get in that box of playing it safe out of fear sometimes. Like, when it comes to certain situations, like, I'm just gonna maintain what I got. And that's scary. That get tricky, because it's like, man, if you stay in the mind frame of pretty much, I don't have to do much to afford it, or I don't have to do much to maintain where I currently am, then you won't do much to afford it. You won't do much to, you know, have more than what you have. You'll only do the bare minimum, or you'll only do what you need to do to maintain. You won't exceed past, you won't strive for more, because all you're focusing on is maintaining. staying in that box, staying stagnant with what you have. We got to get out of that mindset. I've gotten out of that mindset, but I want to get completely out of that mindset. Sometimes our circumstances and environment will have us in that mindset, and it'll keep us there because of our environment, because of the people around us, because of, it'll kind of like supersede our own dreams. The things we see on the day-to-day, the people we're around, like it'll like, man, that ain't how I'm seeing all this and being around this type of stuff, and I'm thinking this and I'm feeling this. Like, come on now, like, how's that really gonna happen? You know what I'm saying? Like, no, that's over with. Like, no. So today, get out the mind frame of I don't have to do much to afford it. Get out the mind frame of that. You'll continuously not do things that'll allow you to afford it. Like, I don't gotta do much to afford this car that I got, because shoot, I don't have to do much to afford it, so I ain't gonna do nothing else to afford it. This is all it takes for me to survive. So what I'm gonna exceed, what it takes for me to survive? Why would I strive past what I need to survive? You know what I mean? I don't gotta do much to afford this, so I'm not gonna do nothing else. I'm only gonna do the bare minimum of what I need to do to afford this life. That keeps you in a box. That kept me in a box for a long time. And it just brings me to a story that I was just talking with my sister about. Going back to having certain vehicles and stuff like that. Stuff that we get probably for like between $2,000 and $3,500 a vehicle in between, to get you from point A to point B and not have to pay money on it every month. You just gotta put the gas in it and keep the little maintenance up on it. Was always telling myself, going back to the environment, the people around me, like, don't do this, don't do it, didn't want to get no car note at all. But kept living my life with going from vehicle to vehicle, because they all constantly at some point breaking down because, this is only what I can afford. I'm only gonna do so much to maintain what I can afford. I'm not gonna do anything bigger than this to push me to my limit and to make me do things that'll allow me to afford it, that'll make me strive past my current situation, to be like, if I want to live like this, or I'm gonna do other things, I want to have more and do more, I need to be more. But no, I ain't getting no car, no, I don't want to get no. That's stupid because you don't understand it. Things are only stupid when we are confused on it. We don't understand it. You're not knowledgeable of it, so you don't know. So it's stupid. It's more comfortable for you to say it's stupid, right? But long story short, you know what I'm saying? I didn't never want to get no car note. I never did. And it's like, dang, why get a car note when I can just keep this little car and keep, whatever. Anyways, my cousin told me something that forever just stuck with me at the end of the day. It stuck with me. And you don't know certain things until you get in certain situations. And it's like, now you learn the lesson from it. That's why I always feel like I say experience is more of the best teacher. Don't get me wrong. Yes, some of us are empaths, so we feel the feelings of others. We feel whatever. But it's one thing to feel something and relate to it based off how you feel from their energy, versus you actually experiencing something hands on and head on, and you feeling those your very own feelings, your very own internal feelings about a situation, versus feeling it from somewhere else. It's two totally different things. So that's why, to me, experience is the best teacher. It's not the only teacher, but it's the best teacher, because you actually feel and you live through it and you understand it more within, versus a transference of energy and understanding. Going back to the car situation, I didn't want to get a car note, and one thing my cousin said that stuck to me, she was like, once you get the car note, Kiara, if you're watching this, girl, oh man, we just don't know the things that we need to hear in life, and the things that piece together along the way in life. God is so strategic, and that's all I gotta say. Things that come in seeds that are planted, and it end up coming together with something in the future, and it just all just end up meshing together and making sense with, like, it all makes sense at some point. But she was like, once you get the car note, G, like, you're gonna pay it. Like, you're going to pay it regardless. Not really knowing exactly how or whatever, but you're going to pay it. That's all she was saying. And I'm just like, in my mind thinking like, damn, how am I gonna pay it? You know what I mean? But I say all that to say, going back to what I just said, if you don't have to do much to afford it, you won't do much to afford it. To me, that aligns to me now. In every other situation in life besides a car, I was in a mindset of I don't have to do much to afford having a car without a car note. So I won't do much to afford it. I won't exceed past where I need to be. I won't strive more. I won't try to be more. You know what I mean? So Kiara, thank you for that, and I can't wait to see you to mention this too also, because we don't see each other enough. How about that? And to this day, like, I've only had, like, this is my second car note. You feel me? And each time it done got higher and higher. You know what I'm saying? It done got higher and higher every time. Now, at some point in my life, I want to get to the point where I strive past its levels. Like, I strive past not having a car note and I'm just flat out buying it. It's going to get to that. I'm swiping like let me just get that. We just gonna walk off the lot with it. We ain't gonna do no notes this time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really appreciate that. Even though I didn't look at it in the aspect of the way I look at it now, I just looked at it as just do it. You know what I'm saying? Back then, like, take a chance and just do it and just hope for the best type vibe. I didn't look at it in depth of what I'm really taking from it now. And it applying to everything in life. Just do more. Do more. If you want to be more, you have to do more. You have to move like you're already the person you want to be. You have to move like you're already living the life that you want to live. You have to already move like that. Regardless if you don't know how or you don't know what. Faith, baby. Faith. And the more you want to have and become, the more you'll do, the more you'll be. It's just gonna come with the territory. I can't sit around all day. I can't not be productive every single day. I don't have time to waste. I don't have time to go back and say, I done wasted too much time and lost too much time and lost too much of myself to take a day and say, oh, I'm just gonna chill. Even though, yes, we still need those days, but you get my drift. Don't waste too much time and got too much to make up for. Like, become more than you are and you'll be able to do more than you can do. Period. Become more than you are right now. Find out who you are. Walk in who you are. Walk in who you want to be. It's a battle, but fight that battle. Be open to fight that battle. I'm open to fighting that battle every single day. Even on the times where I fail the test. You just got to retake it. You treat yourself like you already what you want to become. Treat yourself like that. Just little small stuff. My kids be like, you spent that on that. You just. Sometimes I don't even think twice about it. It's like, okay. God brought me this far. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make a way. I'm gonna make a way. And that's why I be thankful for a new day every time. A new day, a new way. God, allow me to get rest and reset. You know what I'm saying? And me just saying that right now, it just brings me back to the word rest. Just resonated right there in that moment. Rest. R-E-S-T. All that's missing is the other E for it to say reset. Because that's what rest is, a reset. And if you're not getting it, it's like you're not able to reset. You're not able to, produce new thoughts and stuff like that the way that you would with it. That's why rest's so important. And it's so underrated, but man, I pray for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I pray for something so natural and underrated, man. And I thank God for getting it last night. Thank you. Just think in the place, think in the mind frame of where you're desiring to go. How do you have to move? How do you have to present yourself? What decisions you have to make? What are some things you have to leave where they are? What are some things, some habits you have to, some new habits you have to pick up to be in that certain space or place? Like, you gotta move like you already are who you are. Like you're already the person that you want to be. Quit being so hard on yourself, and be more grateful. Be more grateful for the things that you have. Be grateful, maintain it, and then strive for more. Strive for more that you can be grateful for and maintain. And then go ahead and strive for more after that you can be grateful for and maintain. Keep going. Keep going up. Not only just with tangible things, with your mind, your mental. Keep growing your mind. Keep craving more knowledge and understanding and wisdom. Keep craving all of that. Keep feeding your mind with that so your mind can work the way that it needs to work. So you can feed your mind. So it can work the way that it needs to. It's a muscle too. And if you don't use it, you for surely will you will lose it. Looking back at where you used to be, to me, it's like, look back at where you used to be compared to now. When you look back at the past of where you used to be, it'll definitely minimize any problems that you think you have now. Even though the problems may still exist, but when you look back from then till now, I'm sure that it'll minimize your current problems. Cause it's like, dang, back then where I was at then, man, that was crazy. Right now, compared to then, this little shit. You know what I'm saying? And God still got me here. I'm still going. It makes you be a little more grateful. So always kind of look back, and it'll bring you to the forefront of where you are now. It'll put you back in that present moment. Like, dang, look where I'm at now, though. You know, I remember so and so, like, and it puts you back in a grateful mindset, y'all. And that's all I wanted to get on here and say, man, cause that's real. Like, that's all that's real. And I'm just grateful for another day. You know what I'm saying? Another day, another way. Just another day to just be great and to strive for more, to be more. Just, I hear so much, like, just stuff on my heart and on my mind that I won't share and I can't share right now. Because I like to see things through first. But I'm just thankful. I'm thankful and I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I am so grateful, and I can't stress. I say this every day to myself. Thank you, Lord. I like, just thank you. It can be just, I'm walking out and took a deep breath. Thank you, Lord. You know what I'm saying? Just grateful. Even in my weak moments where I'm like, dang, this too much sometimes, my gratefulness supersedes that every single time. Because I look back and I be like, dang, remember those days? Remember that block? You know, it's like, I'm finna get up though and get my day started. Y'all get up today with a grateful heart. I know everybody else probably up already. Get up with a grateful heart, man. Keep going, keep striving, keep being more than you are. Keep striving to be more than you are. I hope everybody has the day that they deserve on today. Be great, be impactful. Think before you speak. You know what I'm saying? Respond and don't react to every single thing. Just be intentional, be great, be aware, and man, y'all be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Y'all, this channel is growing. It's growing slowly but surely. I think I'm at like 170 subscribers now, and I'm just seeing it grow. It's crazy, like, cause I'm putting in that work. I'm hopping in. Look, subscribe, like, we gonna get it where it needs to be for sure, with God right here with it. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Y'all can even share the videos. You know what I'm saying? Like, click that share button, man. Share it to any YouTube platform. I mean, share it to any social media platform. Like, it's highly appreciated, man. Like, all that's been here, stay on this ride with me, man. It's a lot in store, the things that I know about and the things that I don't know about that God just gonna do. Thank y'all for rocking, man. I'm just like overwhelmed with gratitude, like, and I can't even get my words straight. But man, y'all, if you new here, come stay for a while. If you new, come stay for a while. Come rock with me, come vibe with me, come get to know me a little bit. If you been here and you been watching, drop a comment, like, let me know you here. Even if you don't let me know you here, thank you for being here at the end of the day, because you could have been anywhere else in the world, but you here with me. Like, I appreciate that.
What's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hopped in. I got options. I can pass that like stocking. Just joshing. I'ma spend this holiday locking. My body got rid of them toxins. Sports in the top 10. I can put the ball in the end zone, put it back to the friend zone. This shit sound like an intro jet song. Give me that tempo. Ooh. So cool, he a fool with the shit. Told her don't let her friends know. In the building, I move like a dime. Eating fettuccine or Vincenzo's. I like to call it a passion. I can be sitting relaxed. Peach, we getting some traction. I'm at the venue, was packing. I'm digging her accent. I got a baby Simon belt on me, and she tryna get it unfastened. That's my type of distraction. That's my type of she Latin. Got my flow and I'm about to get a patent. Brand new sheets for the bed they set. Y'all was tuned in bacon. I swag they keep jacking. I ain't doing no verse, quit asking. What's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hopped in. I got options, I can pass that like Stockton. Just joshing, I'm spending this holiday locked in. My body got rid of them toxins. Sports in the top 10. I can put the ball in the end zone, put a bad bitch in the friend zone. This shit sound like an intro jet song, give me that tempo. So cool, he a fool with the shit. Told her don't let her friends know. In the building, I move like a dime. Eating fettuccine or Vincenzo's. What's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hopped in. I got options, I can pass that like Stockton. Just joshing, I'm spending this holiday locked in. My body got rid of them toxins. Sports in the top 10. I can put the ball in the end zone, put a bad bitch in the friend zone. This shit sound like an intro jet song, give me that tempo. So cool, he a fool with the shit. Told her don't let her friends know. In the building, I move like a dime. Eating fettuccine or Vincenzo's. I like to call it a passion. I can be sitting relaxed. Peach, we getting some traction. I'm at the venue, was packing. I'm digging her accent. I got a baby Simon belt on me, and she tryna get it unfastened. That's my type of distraction. That's my type of she Latin. Got my flow and I'm about to get a patent. Brand new sheets for the bed they set. Y'all was tuned in bacon. I swag they keep jacking. I ain't doing no verse, quit asking. What's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hopped in. I got options, I can pass that like Stockton. Just joshing, I'm spending this holiday locked in. My body got rid of them toxins. Sports in the top 10. I can put the ball in the end zone, put a bad bitch in the friend zone. This shit sound like an intro jet song, give me that tempo. So cool, he a fool with the shit. Told her don't let her friends know. In the building, I move like a dime.
Y'all can see I need to hold the bowl, so give me a second.
New whip, just hopped in. I got options, I can pass that like Stockton. Just joshing, I'm spending this holiday locked in. My body got rid of them toxins. Sports in the top 10. I can put the ball in the end zone, put a bad bitch in the friend zone. Fool, he a fool with the shit. Told her don't let her friends know. In the building, I move like a dime. Eating fettuccine or Vincenzo's. I like to call it a passion. I can be sitting relaxed. Peach, we getting some traction. I'm at the venue, was packing. I'm digging her accent. I got a baby Simon belt on me, and she tryna get it unfastened.
Oh yeah, with the nigga, I just got my car out the shop. Trish showing her brother little bachelorette look get together. I said every time I'm gone and my car here don't mean I'm here. Is the hot real bad? It's done. If they ain't done, you gotta put it for all them coming. They gonna eat the hot. You think so? I know so. The hot, I might you might well cook all that food, it's gonna be gone. Okay. It's gonna be gone. You might well cook everything and go back and get some more. Okay.
What's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hopped in. I got options, I can pass that like Stockton. Just joshing, I'm spending this holiday locked in. My body got rid of them toxins. Sports in the top 10. I can put the ball in the end zone, put a bad bitch in the friend zone. This shit sound like an intro jet song, give me that tempo. So cool, he a fool with the shit.
Baby, when all them kids, the Keenan come, baby, what she ain't eating, they gon' eat it up. Know that.
And here are things I don't like about him are fine with me.
Peach, we getting some traction. I'm at the venue, was packing. I'm digging her accent. I got a baby Simon belt on me, and she tryna get it unfastened. That's my type of distraction. That's my type of she Latin. Got my flow and I'm about to get a patent. Brand new sheets for the bed they set. Y'all was tuned in bacon. I swag they keep jacking. I ain't doing no verse, quit asking. What's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hopped in. I got options, I can pass that like Stockton. Just joshing, I'm spending this holiday locked in. My body got rid of them toxins. Sports in the top 10. I can put the ball in the end zone, put a bad bitch in the friend zone. This shit sound like an intro jet song, give me that tempo. So cool, he a fool with the shit. Told her don't let her friends know. zone. In the building, I move like a dime. Eating fettuccine or Vincenzo's.
Straight up, straight to a penthouse, Miami Beach. Yo, talk crazy on tweets. They don't want it cause I come to defeat. They don't want it. I peep, these niggas all sweet. Bamboo sticks all in the Jeep. It's a new weirdo every week. Get the whip, put it up for my seeds. No care for the IG, just no care. Do anything for club. 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 They do anything for club. Do anything for club.
Whole lot of people need to hear this. It's a lot of names on my hit list. I'm still saying what he wants to. Still wet like a big I should run a whole blog at this rate. They using my name for clickbait. Even wanna start fake beef. Still a low beef in the mixtape. They know I'm the bomb, they ticking me off. Say anything to get a response. I know that mean they traffic is slow. Somebody just gotta practice along. So for being tame, they'd rather be wild. Suspended, they wanna be down. So they was a warm and sunny day. You smiled at me so sweet.
This is the karaoke. You gotta do it off your phone now. All that stuff we talking about, it ain't gonna be on there. I cut all that out. It's your first time on my vlog.
Feels so damn good to me.
Y'all, today is day 3 of me going on a fruit and vegetable fast, y'all. And right now it's only, and then I just did a 12-hour shift. It's 6 o'clock and I was gonna go the rest of the day without eating, but I think I might get me something to eat and just go ahead and call it one. I haven't had any food. I didn't cheat. I didn't do none of that. Like, just simply fruit and veggie. Not really even veggie. The only veggie I was having was the only veggie I was having was my green juice and the raisin, and that was it. And like avocado, which avocado supposedly supposed to be a fruit. And really, I've been mainly just doing fruits for the most part, besides my green juice. It was getting to me earlier because I was tripping at work today. It was nothing super crazy or nothing like that, but just like a moment of me being hungry. Not even being hungry, but just like, cause it's more of a mind thing. I'm not like I haven't been having like a growling sensation or none of that. It's just been like, more so like in another world. That's all I could say. But like I said, everything I'm doing, I want to build my discipline when it comes to so many different things. And I know everything that I'm doing is like leading me somewhere. It's leading me to something. It's leading me to my purpose. It's leading me to the lifestyle and the life that I'm meant to live. You know what I'm saying? That's the best way I could put it. I'm thinking about getting me something to eat. I don't have the energy to go shop or do anything like that, so I was saving that for tomorrow because I was initially gonna go the entire day without eating the rest of the day, which is 6 p.m. So we have technically 5 or 6 hours left in this day. So like I said, I might eat, I might not. More than likely I am gonna eat something light. I don't know how I'm gonna react to it because I haven't eaten anything in 3 days. Literally, like, no cheat, no nothing. 3 days is pretty minimum, which is why I did 3 days. That's what I wanted to start off with. But I feel empowered. I feel proud of myself that I took that step. I feel like I could do anything that I put my mind to, you know, and even being in a certain type of environment, I can do anything I put my mind to. It may be harder within certain environments, but I know I can still do it. It'll just always be like a battle, of course, but that's why all this matters, you know what I'm saying? To change my mind, enhance my physical, do all of that, starting with discipline, so that it'll take me to a certain space in life. It'll take me to better environments. Your mind alone will change your life. Your thoughts alone, the change your mind, change your life. I can't say that enough. Like, that's just what it is. So it may not make a whole lot of sense right now, but it makes perfect sense to me. It makes perfect sense to me. And my goal is just to build on me, because I am the foundation. You know what I'm saying? Like, yourself is the foundation. Well, of course God is the foundation. Of course, we know that. What the I wanted to say more, but I'm totally threw off about something right now. But just know that y'all can do anything. Y'all can do anything. Y'all can be anything, period. Like, start with discipline, start with self. You can't be nothing to nobody else or nothing. You can't do nothing if you're not right for yourself. You cannot. Like, you have to start with self to make the world better. To change anything, you got to change yourself first. I'll holler at y'all. One thing's for sure, though. When you change you inspire everything around you. You inspire change around you when you change you. Because it's one thing to tell a person to do this or to tell a person to do different or whatever the case may be. And then you do something totally opposite of what you're saying versus you leading by example and you just living and growing and, you know, doing things for you and things just being organic and stuff like that, and you just simply inspiring somebody, whether you know it or not, just living in your truth and it being inspiring. That's how you change the world. That's how you change people. We just gotta inspire. We can't force nobody to do nothing. We can't tell nobody to do nothing. We have to inspire them to do so. We have to inspire others to want to do better by changing ourselves, by doing better for ourselves. Because as cliche as it sounds, everything starts with yourself. Everything. You can't get to the next step or to the other side without starting with you first. So that's just real important. And we're just, man, we are the choices that we make. We are our own choices, man. Even though those choices are a part of our process, for sure. But at some point in time, you have to figure out what choices to not make at some point. Not to relive certain things, to fail forward instead of failing backward. That meaning when you fail, you learn from it and move forward. Not fail and then go backward and do it over again. So yeah, fail forward and not backward. That's very important. And it's just so crazy how addicting food is. It's so addictive. And when you become more knowledgeable on it, I feel like you'll become more aware. You know, and when you care more about you and you grow to love you more, you're much more intentional about what you put in your body. You're much more intentional about who you have around you, who you share your energy with, because you love you more. You're more intentional about you, about the do's and the don'ts. Like, man, is this worth it? Is it, you know, is the way this tastes worth the way that I'm gonna feel a few hours later, or the way I'm gonna feel down the line in life? Because at some point the toilet definitely gets stopped up. That's just the way that it goes. Just like piling the toilet up with tissue over and over and over and over again. Never cleansing it, never flushing it, never doing nothing to it. You just constantly piling the toilet with tissue. It's going to clog up. It's going to overflow. Like, the cells, man, the cells are important, very much so. Like, a lot of times, I ain't gonna say a lot of times, yeah, all the time, you know, all my life, I feel like I've learned to, and I've been grown to feed myself and not my cells. You know what I'm saying? It's like, when it's supposed to be the other way around, like we're supposed to feed ourselves and not ourselves. We feed ourselves based off the taste of things and the way it makes us feel, because it connects to different emotions and stuff like that. But we're really supposed to just feed ourselves, man, and learn to love the taste of whatever we're eating, because it's good for us. You know, we learn to love the taste of alcohol, for sure. Learn to love it because we want to do it. We love the way it makes us feel in that moment. You know what I'm saying? Because it doesn't taste good at all. It doesn't taste good. We just love the way it makes us feel in that moment. But later on, it makes us feel like crap. You know, but if we were doing right with the food that we ate, even though it doesn't taste the best, even though you can make anything taste wonderful, you know, but because it doesn't taste the way that we want it to taste, we disregard the fact that it's good for us. And you know, just go through with it, because we know in that moment and later on down the line, with us being consistent with doing so, with eating a certain type of way, with eating right, that it'll make us feel great. It'll make us feel wonderful. We're so used to feeling so bad in a certain way after we eat that we can't see another side of that. We can't see the way that we should feel or could feel. We can't see that. We're just caught up and stuck in the inflammation of everything. The itis is inflammation. But like I said, not knowing that the food that we're supposed to eat will make you feel good in the moment and throughout life. It ain't a temporary fix like the other stuff. It makes us feel good for the moment and the time being, and then later on we got the itis, the inflammation, and now we're tired, and now we can't do the things we really want to do, and then we hungry again, we eat again, you know, to feel that sensation, to feel that emotion for that moment, to feel the itis again, and we back to square one. So now we're just constantly getting addicted to the feeling of this itis. We're addicted to that, along with the emotions that come along to why we're eating it. And going back to, it's not even us craving the food. You think you craving the food. No, you're not. All those worms craving the food. It ain't you. They telling you to eat it. So you're being controlled. You're not even, you know, it get real deep. Like, we're overriding the information that we have. Like, our entire being is information. And we're constantly drowning it out with all the inflammation. You can choose one side. You can choose either or. You either going to choose information or inflammation. The food that we eat, we have a choice. It's two different groups of it. You got the group that's going to give you information and enhance your being, enhance your mind, enhance your body, your spirit, your energy, everything about you. That's the information side of food. And you have the food that's going to continuously inflame you, give you inflammation. So to not be aware, that's another thing. You know what I mean? But when you know what I'm saying? Even once you know, it's not easy. But it's just sad to say that food is connected to everything. Food is literally connected to everything, even our mood, y'all. From our moods to our thoughts to the way that we feel, like everything is connected to it. I know for a fact I want to do better and still on the fence of doing better, just for me, so that I can be all that I need for everything and everybody else. Like, period. And it started with food, something so small, something that we love so much. It started with that. If you change the way that you eat, you will change your mind. And when your mind changes, your life changes. I want my life to change. My mind is already changed and still changing. So I want my life to change. You know what I mean? I want to be everything that God intends for me to be, and that I already am. I just have to know that. We just have to know that about ourselves. We have to know that. We have to live that. We have to walk toward that. Walk to it, walk through it. Through and to, or to and through, however you want to put it. Like, we are all that we need to be. We're just very much like using everything else that we're doing is just our blinders, covering up all that we are, all that we could be and should be. And that's starting with food, the low vibrational food that connects us to low vibrational people. It connects us to low vibrational music, low vibrational thoughts, low vibrational environments. Because like I said before, you're not going to eat a salad and then want a shot of Tito's. You know what I'm saying? Not the right kind of salad. It ain't gonna mesh well. It ain't gonna be like, it ain't gonna gnaw. But if you eat a double stack or something like that, you like, okay, I might do me a shot right now. You know what I'm saying? I can give me a shot. Ooh. And after you had that shot, now you want to call Tyrone. You know what I'm saying? That ain't really no good for you. I done been there and done that, baby. And after you call Tyrone, now you done did some things with Tyrone that you really didn't need to do or shouldn't have been doing. And now you caught up in some more low vibrational, you know what I'm saying, vibes. And now that's leading to something else. And now you done, baby. Or outside of that, you done had a shot. And now you done ate the burger. You done had a shot. You done went out and kicked it a little bit. Had some more shots. Probably done got into an argument or a fight with somebody or whatever the case may be. It's just, my point is, low vibrations lead to other low vibrational things. They all connect. When you do higher vibrational things, it makes you want to do other high vibrational things. Everything is frequency, everything is vibe, everything is energy. That's all, y'all. I was sitting here trying to go back to sleep, actually, but I decided to just pray instead, and my prayer led me to thought. And I normally don't interrupt my prayer to speak, but I felt like I was gonna go ahead and say what I had to say so that I could not be disrupting my prayer, and I can get back to my prayer and not feel bad about it. Because I normally feel bad about having thoughts during my prayer and stuff like that, but that be God doing that, so I can't feel bad about it. I just wanted to say all that, y'all. And me getting on here speaking and stuff like that, it's growing me at the same time. And the more I speak on things and, you know, just me growing out loud, it grows me more. Because to me, vulnerability is growth in its power, in my opinion. And yeah, while I am growing out loud and giving people, you know, opening the doors for people to judge me and have opinions and stuff like that, I'm cool with that, because I'm growing into a space where it's like, that doesn't even matter. That's not important. You know what I mean? What matters is that it grows me. What matters is that it may inspire one person. You know what I'm saying? That's what matters. So the way we look at things is just more important. And like I said, I'm growing out loud, and I be thinking about that a lot. Like, that's the difference between me and other people. You know what I'm saying? And people around me, if you're around me and you're associated with me, or you have a relationship with me in any type of form or fashion, then you're growing with me out loud. Mine's is just out loud. Your growth with me is quiet, but my growth with others and myself and stuff like that, it's out loud, because I have it on a platform, or I'm vulnerable with those around me or in my circle. Like, I speak about certain things. I show my growth out loud. It's like intentionally but unintentionally, because it's just me growing naturally. That's why I say intentionally and unintentionally, because I guess I can't find the right word exactly for that. Yeah, that's just the best way for me to put it. I'm growing out loud. That's the easiest way for, you know, a person to point out something or to say something or to, you know, that's cool. You know what I mean? Like, that's cool, because even with the person pointing, I'm always pointing back at me. Regardless, like, I've grown in the direction of, okay, I'm worried about me. I'm focused on me at the end of the day, like, and everybody else got to worry about them and figure them out and grow them at the end of the day. I'm just speaking through my life. I'm just speaking through my experiences. I'm just speaking on me, so I'm growing me. I'm figuring, you know what I'm saying? Like, regardless of who like it or not, it still brings back to me. And like I said, in hopes of it inspiring at least one person. Anything I say, or any way that I move as a person, or just as me, as my entire being, because I can only move as me. I can only be me. And like I always say, like, service is important. To serve, for me to serve being given back. That's just giving back. God gives us everything we need. He serves us every single day in every single way. So it's like, to hold on to anything that he's put inside of you that he wants you to give out or to give back, regardless of your circumstances or regardless of how you feel or what you go through. It's only right that you do that you give back, that you serve however God puts that on your spirit to do. Service is purpose. Service is spirit services, energy services. Man, services love. Love is purpose. Like, it's just all created so perfectly. Like, God is good. Let me get off of here, y'all. I'm finna probably lay back down for a little while, or you know, I was saying yesterday, y'all got my drift. I'm not finna get back into that, but I finished my fast. I'm so proud of myself for that. Just building, man. Just building on other levels. Just building on levels that's gonna lead to bigger levels, because the bigger levels, the more devils. So you have to build that discipline. You have to build on so many different levels. Like, man, like, and that's my focus. That's what God got on my spirit. That's what's been on my spirit. It's just been a process, one thing at a time, man. But man, I'm finna get off here because it's 20 minutes in. Today is Monday. I've been on here since 7 o'clock because clearly it's 20 minutes later. And yeah, it's Monday the June 26th. Definitely have to get back in this room. I washed up a lot of them clothes, and all these clothes is just everywhere, so I have to do a lot of hanging of clothes and a lot of separating of clothes. And you know, back to the daily juice smoothie. Probably want to get creative today and figure something out on another level as far as like a sitting area and something for TikTok. Just trying to figure that part out. But yeah, I'm about to get off of here and just relax a little longer and then get to what I gotta do. Y'all already know how it go. I hope y'all had a day y'all deserve on today. Be great, make a difference, be impactful, serve. Man, respond and don't react. That's important. And just grow in another way on today. Small or big, it don't matter. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Closing this out for sure. Like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe, y'all. If you new here, come stay. Just come stay. And if you don't like it, you know what I'm saying? Because it ain't Burger King. You can't have it your way over here, you know what I'm saying? But you can go catch a vibe and connect with some. And if not, that's cool too, because it ain't for everybody. It's not for everybody. So if you come tap in and you ain't really tapped in or can't really tap in for real, but you like, man, I can see this for somebody else, tell a friend to tell a friend. Okay? And shout out to everybody that been rocking and rolling, man. Y'all the best. I'm out of here. I will definitely see y'all next time. Deuces.
Baby, at last to my body so crazy. Baby, I'm talking crazy. I need you running my space, but I need it, baby. I'm late, but I check in with you. I know that I need my friend, but I wouldn't wanna leave. You know, I wouldn't wanna bleed. My heart, my mind, and my body.